God revealed the hidden pregnancy. No more secrets remain. My beloved child. Before this moment arrived, a silence surrounded a truth that could no longer remain hidden. What was once covered by fear is beginning to step into the light, and that is why this message found you today. Don't skip. Every second you stay here will uncover another layer of a story that very few people ever get the chance to hear. Someone believed they could keep this secret buried forever. Someone thought that if they smiled long enough, nobody would notice what their heart had been carrying. But hidden things have a strange way of revealing themselves when the right time finally comes. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The signs have been appearing one after another, yet almost everyone overlooked them. A quiet conversation. An unexpected tear. A smile that disappeared too quickly. A decision made in complete silence. None of these moments were random. They were pieces of a puzzle leading toward one life-changing revelation. The truth is closer than anyone imagined, and once it is revealed, nothing will ever feel the same again. There is someone whose heart has been racing every single day. They wake up wondering whether today will be the day everything changes forever. They have carried a secret so carefully that even those closest to them never notice the weight behind their eyes. Every ordinary moment has felt extraordinary to them because they know something that others do not. They have been protecting this truth, not because they wanted to deceive anyone, but because fear kept whispering that nobody would understand. Yet every hidden truth reaches a moment where silence becomes heavier than honesty. That moment is approaching now. Don't skip. You may think this story is about someone else, but as each piece falls into place, you will begin to understand why your path crossed with this message today. The emotions connected to this revelation are far deeper than anyone expected. What seemed impossible yesterday is beginning to make perfect sense today. There is a reason every delay happened. There is a reason every confusing sign appeared exactly when it did. Even the smallest details you once ignored now seem connected in a way that cannot be explained away. The hidden pregnancy is not simply a secret waiting to be spoken aloud. It represents hope that survived fear, courage that grew inside uncertainty, and a future quietly preparing itself while the world looked in another direction. The people surrounding this situation will soon realize that they were witnessing the beginning of a completely new chapter without even knowing it. Some will be shocked. Some will be overwhelmed. Some will wish they had paid closer attention from the very beginning. But by then, the truth will already be impossible to hide. Now listen carefully, because the next moments are the ones almost nobody sees coming. Someone unexpected is about to notice a detail that changes everything. It will not happen through a dramatic announcement or a loud confession. It will begin with something unbelievably small. A single expression. A quiet glance. A sentence that sounds ordinary but carries extraordinary meaning. That tiny moment will open the door to questions nobody can ignore anymore. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Once that first question is asked, every hidden piece will begin connecting with astonishing speed. Memories that seemed meaningless will suddenly become evidence. Conversations that once felt confusing will finally make sense. Even those who doubted their instincts will realize they were feeling the truth long before they understood it. The silence protecting this secret is growing weaker with every passing moment, and when it finally breaks, hearts will race, emotions will overflow, and lives will begin moving in directions nobody expected. But the greatest surprise has not arrived yet. There is one final detail still hidden behind the curtain, a detail so powerful that it explains why everything unfolded exactly the way it did. When that final truth comes into the light, nobody involved will ever see this story the same way again. My beloved child. The moment the silence begins to crack, everything changes faster than anyone imagined. What was hidden behind careful smiles can no longer remain unseen. Don't skip. You are standing at the edge of the most emotional turning point in this story. The person carrying this secret has reached the point where every heartbeat feels louder than every excuse. They have replayed countless conversations in their mind, wondering how the truth will finally come out. Every passing hour feels heavier because they know that once one person notices the signs, there will be no returning to the life they once knew. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The fear is no longer about being discovered. The fear is about how everyone will react when they realize this hidden chapter has been unfolding right before their eyes. Then something completely unexpected happens. A family member notices a tiny change that everyone else ignored. It is not a dramatic scene. It is simply one quiet moment where concern replaces curiosity. One gentle question is asked, and for a brief second, the room becomes completely silent. That silence says more than 1,000 words ever could. Eyes begin searching for answers. Hearts begin connecting forgotten memories. Suddenly, conversations from weeks ago start making sense. Strange decisions, unusual emotions, unexpected absences, and unexplained tears all fit together like pieces of one incredible puzzle. Don't skip. This is the moment the truth begins revealing itself without anyone needing to force it. The secret is no longer protected by silence. It is protected only by time, and time is running out. Every second brings another clue, another realization, another emotional wave that nobody expected to experience. Now the story moves toward a revelation even greater than the secret itself. The hidden pregnancy is no longer seen as something surrounded by fear. It begins to symbolize hope, fresh beginnings, and a future quietly waiting to unfold. The people involved slowly understand that this journey was never about hiding forever. It was about finding the right moment for truth to shine without fear. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. But one unbelievable surprise still remains untouched. There is one person who has not spoken a single word yet, and what they are about to reveal will leave everyone completely speechless. Their next sentence will connect every unanswered question, every emotional moment, and every mysterious sign that has appeared since the very beginning. When those words are finally spoken, the entire story will take a direction that nobody could have predicted. My beloved child. The room grows quiet in a way that feels almost impossible to describe. No one speaks first because everyone senses that the next few words will change the meaning of everything they believed. Don't skip. This is the moment where hidden emotions become impossible to disguise. The person who carried this truth for so long finally takes a deep breath, not because they have stopped being afraid, but because they have realized that honesty is stronger than fear. Every heartbeat echoes with anticipation. Every face waits for an answer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What happens next is not filled with anger or chaos. Instead, it is filled with a silence so powerful that it reshapes every relationship in that room. The secret no longer belongs to one person. It has become a shared reality, and every single life connected to it begins changing in ways nobody could have imagined. Then comes the revelation that no one expected. Someone who had quietly observed everything from the beginning steps forward and says they recognized the truth long before anyone else did. They noticed the small sacrifices, the quiet prayers, the moments when courage almost disappeared but somehow returned again. Suddenly, every misunderstanding starts fading away. The confusion that once separated hearts begins to disappear, replaced by compassion and understanding. Don't skip. This is the turning point where fear loses its power. The hidden pregnancy is no longer viewed as a burden or a mystery. It becomes a reminder that even the most carefully protected secret cannot remain hidden forever when hope continues to grow stronger each day. The people standing together realize that this story was never about deception, it was about waiting for the perfect moment when truth could be received with open hearts instead of fear. Every tear that falls now carries relief instead of uncertainty. Every smile holds a promise that brighter days are no longer far away. But just when it seems the entire story has been revealed, another unexpected detail quietly emerges. A forgotten message, an old promise, and one meaningful decision suddenly connect everything that happened from the very beginning. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final piece of the puzzle has not yet been placed, and when it finally appears, everyone will understand that this journey was preparing them for far more than a single revelation. A new chapter is about to begin, one filled with healing, unexpected joy, and a future that nobody dared to believe was possible. Yet the greatest surprise has still not been spoken aloud. One final truth remains hidden in the shadows, waiting for the exact moment to change every heart forever. My beloved child. The final silence does not last forever. It is broken by a single sentence that nobody expected to hear, and the entire atmosphere changes in an instant. Don't skip. This is the moment every unanswered question finally finds its place. The person who had remained silent the longest gently reveals that this story was never meant to end in fear. Every delay, every hidden tear, every sleepless night had been leading to this exact moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. As those words settle into every heart, people begin seeing the past through completely different eyes. What once looked like confusion now appears as quiet courage. What once seemed like distance now feels like protection. The hidden truth was never trying to divide anyone, it was patiently waiting for the right season to be understood. One by one, the people connected to this journey begin opening their hearts. Old misunderstandings disappear. Regret turns into compassion. Even those who once doubted everything suddenly realize they judged the situation before knowing the full story. The atmosphere that once felt heavy is replaced with hope. The future no longer feels uncertain, it feels possible. Don't skip. Every emotion that has built up until now is leading towards something far greater than a single revelation. The hidden pregnancy becomes a symbol of new beginnings, reminding everyone that life often grows quietly before the world is ready to notice it. Every challenge faced in silence has created strength. Every unanswered prayer has prepared the hearts involved for this life-changing chapter. The truth has finally stepped into the light, and no shadow is strong enough to hide it again. But before this chapter closes, one last surprise quietly arrives. A message that was almost forgotten suddenly comes back at the perfect moment, confirming that everything unfolded exactly as it was meant to. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The people standing together realized this was never only about a hidden secret, it was about hope refusing to disappear when circumstances seemed impossible. The future now looks brighter than anyone imagined, yet there is still one final chapter left to unfold. The next revelation will not only answer the last remaining question, it will reveal why this entire journey had to happen exactly this way, leaving every heart forever changed. My beloved child. Everything that has happened until this moment was only preparing your heart for the final revelation. Don't skip. The greatest surprise was never the hidden secret itself, it was the extraordinary change that followed after the truth finally came into the light. The fear that once controlled every decision begins to disappear, replaced by a peace nobody thought was possible. Faces that carried silent worry now glow with relief. Hearts that once questioned everything suddenly understand why every delay, every unanswered question, and every confusing moment had to happen exactly as they did. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The atmosphere feels completely different now. It is as if a heavy door has finally opened, allowing fresh hope to enter. Every person connected to this journey realizes that truth never arrived to destroy lives, it arrived to rebuild them. The hidden pregnancy was never the ending of a story. It was the beginning of an entirely new future that had been quietly growing while everyone was focused on the wrong questions. Those who once doubted now become the strongest supporters. Those who felt alone now discover they were never truly alone. Every painful memory begins transforming into proof that even the darkest moments can prepare people for their brightest season. What seemed impossible only a short time ago is now standing before everyone as undeniable reality, reminding every heart that genuine hope always finds a way to survive. As the days move forward, remarkable changes begin appearing where nobody expected them. Relationships that had been broken start healing one conversation at a time. Smiles return to faces that had forgotten how happiness felt. Small celebrations replace silent tears, and every sunrise carries new meaning. Don't skip. The most beautiful part of this story is not that a secret was uncovered, it is that love proved stronger than fear. The people involved stop looking backward with regret and begin looking ahead with confidence. Every challenge they faced has given them wisdom they could never have gained any other way. Even those who watched from a distance begin admitting that something extraordinary has unfolded before their eyes. They understand that courage does not always arrive with loud speeches or dramatic actions. Sometimes courage is simply choosing truth after carrying silence for far too long. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There are moments in life that separate the past from the future forever, and this is one of those moments. Every promise for tomorrow feels more real than ever before. Every heartbeat carries excitement instead of uncertainty. Every step forward feels lighter because the burden of hiding has finally disappeared, allowing hope to grow freely without fear of being pushed back into the shadows. Now the final horizon begins to appear, and one last unexpected blessing quietly reveals itself. The people standing together realize they are stronger because of everything they endured, not despite it. Every difficult chapter has become part of a greater story that will be remembered not for its fear, but for its courage, compassion, and unshakable hope. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Just when everyone believes they have witnessed the complete picture, another quiet surprise begins unfolding in the background. A long-awaited opportunity, a joyful beginning, and an unexpected reunion start moving toward the people who refuse to give up. It becomes clear that this journey was never about one hidden truth alone. It was about preparing hearts for blessings that could only arrive after honesty replaced fear. The tears that once came from uncertainty are now tears of gratitude. The silence that once protected the secret is replaced with laughter, peace, and confidence. Yet one final chapter still remains. There is one last revelation that will connect every single moment from the beginning until now, proving that none of this happened by accident. When that final truth is revealed, every question will be answered, every missing piece will fall perfectly into place, and the story will end with a hope so powerful that no one who hears it will ever forget it. My beloved child. The final chapter begins with a peace that nobody expected to feel after such an emotional journey. Don't skip. The greatest revelation is no longer hidden behind questions, it is shining through every life it has touched. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The people who once stood in uncertainty now stand together with confidence. Every misunderstanding has been replaced with clarity. Every fear that once whispered, "This story will end in heartbreak," has been silenced by a future filled with hope. Looking back, they finally understand that every delay, every unexpected turn, and every unanswered moment was preparing them for something far greater than they could imagine. Nothing was wasted. Every challenge became a lesson, and every lesson became a bridge leading to a brighter tomorrow. As time moves forward, the hidden pregnancy is no longer remembered as a secret, it is remembered as the beginning of a miracle that transformed everyone involved. Smiles become more genuine. Conversations become more meaningful. Even those who once doubted the journey now admit that they almost missed something extraordinary because they judged too quickly. Don't skip. This is the message that changes everything. Truth always arrives at the perfect time. It may seem delayed, but it is never lost. The courage to embrace reality opens doors that fear could never unlock. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The future now feels brighter than ever before. Every sunrise carries fresh hope. Every new day reminds them that even the longest season of uncertainty can lead to the most beautiful beginning when hearts remain open and filled with compassion. Now the journey reaches its unforgettable conclusion. The greatest gift was never simply discovering the hidden truth, it was witnessing how love, patience, and honesty brought healing where fear once lived. Every person connected to this story walks forward stronger, wiser, and more grateful than before. They no longer ask why everything happened the way it did. Instead, they are thankful that they never gave up before the answer arrived. Don't skip. Remember this: whenever life feels uncertain, today's mystery can become tomorrow's greatest blessing. Stay till the end, because something huge is always waiting for those who refuse to lose hope. As this chapter closes, one feeling remains in every heart: a quiet confidence that every new beginning carries the power to rewrite the future. And with that realization, the story ends not with fear or secrecy, but with peace, joy, and the promise that the brightest chapters are always the ones that begin after the truth is finally revealed.